Okay, in this next expression it says we have 7 plus negative 9. Let's get a number line up on the screen. I'm going to put 0 towards the middle, and about halfway to the right I'm going to put the value positive 5, and towards the end I'm going to put the value positive 10. On the other side, negative 5 and negative 10. And I'm going to rewrite this expression below. So we have 7, and we're going to add negative 9 to it. What's this equal to? Well, the first thing we're going to do is gain 7. So change pen colors here. Starting at 0, we're going to move to the right and gain 7 and stop somewhere around here. And this value we're going to say it's 7. So we move 7 units to the right, landed at 7, and stopped. The next thing we're going to do is add losing 9. So now we're going to turn around, move in the opposite direction, and lose 9. And we're going to land somewhere around here. One thing I want to make a note on are our arrows right now. So we added 7 first, followed by taking 9 away after that. Well, one reason I didn't count out each individual unit as we moved along the number line is I want you to think about what is the difference between 9 and 7. Well, that difference should be 2. 9 minus 7 is 2. Now, that's not what the expression says, but I'm just asking you to think about what the difference is with 9 and 7, between 9 and 7, and that value is 2. Now the next thing I want you to think about is, well, which value is further away from 0? Is positive 7 or negative 9 further away from 0? Well, negative 9 is further away from 0, so therefore our final answer should be more negative. It should be more negative than it is more positive. And we can actually visualize that here on the number line. Our arrow, it moves past 0 to a number that's smaller than 0. Therefore, my final answer, it can't be positive 2, it has to be negative 2. Now, there are a couple ways you can prove this. If you're using the number line, one way you can do it, just to help yourself out, is count each individual unit. The first thing you would do is count to the right. You would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stop at 7, and then you would backtrack, taking away 9. So you'd say 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So we just took 7 away. Now we're going to take an additional 2 away, which would be negative 1, negative 2. Which gets you at negative 2, your final answer. A second way of doing this is using integer chips. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw 7 integer chips that are positive, 7 positive integer chips. Well, there are 4, 5, 6, and 7. The next thing I'm going to do is draw 9 negative integer chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I can just box up the opposite chips that match up with one another. So these guys will cancel out, and I'm left with 2 negative integer chips outside of the box. So again, we see our answer would be negative 2. And that final way of thinking through this is just using the mental math that you're going to learn in the future just through practice and a lot of good old-fashioned practice. And you'll just think of what is the difference between 7 and 9. It's 2, since negative 9 is further away from 0 than positive 7. The answer has to be a negative number, therefore it's negative 2. Cool stuff.